Welcome back, folks. So today we're going to talk about if statements and how they can be of benefit to you. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put a comment. So this could be our first if statement, and we're going to say gold. So we're going to name a variable equals 200. And then we're going to say if. We're going to call our variable, so gold. And now we're going to ask it what we want, right? So are we going to say, is it equal to, is it less than, is it greater than, what is it, right? So we're going to say, if it's greater than 100, we want to end it with a colon, right? So we always want to end our if statement with a colon, or else it's not going to read properly. We're going to go down to the next line. It's automatically going to indent based upon the if condition, because if it's this, then print this. So it's a nested condition, right? So we don't want to put the print at the beginning in line with if, because if we do, it's not going to run properly. And we'll show you what that looks like here in a second too. But if you meet this condition of being greater than 100, then print me some. So what do you want to print? So I'm going to say, you have more than 100 gold. And now we can run that. And then we have a result of saying you have more than 100 gold. Because Python is saying, hey, look at this if statement. We know the value of gold is 200 here. And the condition you're asking us to look through is if it's greater than 100. Since it is, now the nested statement that we're looking to return is going to be that print statement. So if the result is true, then return this text string that I've inserted. Now let's just say we back this up and try to run it. Let's see what happens. This can return an indentation error, meaning it's expecting a indented block after the if statement, which is why it won't run properly, because you can't have everything linear within Python, because it won't know exactly what condition to look at after a certain condition is met. Now, let's just say we want to change this operator, right? So let's just say if it's this, so less than 100, let's see what happens. Nothing, right? Because we didn't say to return something if the condition is not true. So now we have to set up the condition that happens if we do not meet this statement. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do else. So else is going to be your catch-all, like your if-else statement in Excel, if you will. So if you don't meet this condition, this is your next one that you're going to look at, and this is what you'll return. So we're going to do a print statement for else, and same thing as if. This could be indented because it's going to look at this condition next. And we're going to say, you do not have more than 100 gold. And then we're going to run that. And based upon the variable of gold being 200 here, and then if the condition of gold is less than 100, then either return me this statement or this one. And since it does not meet the condition of this, we're going to return the else. Now let's change this to an equals. And in Python, you have to put a double equals in order to specify that you're trying to equate to a specific number. Whereas in a variable, you're going to put this single equal sign. So this one is saying, hey, equate it to a number here based upon a condition. So we're going to run this and see what happens. And then it's going to say the same things. That does not equal 100 is going to catch all to that else statement. But let's change this to 100 and see what we get now. And now it returns the first statement, which is in the print statement of if. And it's going to return 100 because it's actually looking for the value of 100. If I change this to 99, it's going to go to that else statement. Now we can always do greater than or equals to statements as well over here. So we're going to run this, and it's going to say you have more than 100 gold, because you do. And then let's just say we have less than or equal to 99. I'm going to run that, and then we should see the second statement. With that said, hopefully this video helped you out, folks. Let me know your thoughts down below, and thanks for watching.